Hey there, fellow mourners, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic, episode 17, Out of Time. So here's the thing. The Wolfkin don't really use power, or rather Earth ones don't really use power all that much, but it still might be worth, because they will be in combat, to go to the Oracleum of Power. I think that for, maybe not for Taylor, because I don't probably intend to use Dark casters in combat kind of ever, but for Ooze it makes sense. So the other thing I could do is to send Ooze down here and to clear out this, trying to get him 2 more killing blows, and then have him do the Oracleum of Power to get a little bit more powerful. It's not a terrible idea. Alright, we have a Furry Might and back that needs to die first, probably. Because it nukes the front row. Yeah, I saw the Moody Teacher alert. Not too worried. So the last 2 Belchers hopefully will be killed by Ooze. Nope. There we go. Oh man, use potion. Alright, there's 1. And I think if I Vengeance, then I can kill and blow the Belcher. There we go. I need to wound it so that we could get a killing blow. So there we go. Now his Reaper's done. I'm going to ward this chamber now. And that opens up the opportunity for him to do the power. So I just need Phoenix Flowers for that. No problem. I should also start to collect... I mean, I'm kind of far away from the Cronebug, but at some point I should collect the materials for the Cronebug pen, which is Mandrake Root, which is out here. But I'm not too worried because there's so much Mandrake Root available because I haven't really been harvesting it, that it's not like a limited resource at the moment. Is there anything I can do to cheer up Mike? Have him sleep, I guess. What I could do in this case is just like just stick him on sleep so he rests, because I think that's what's pissing him off most, because he's exhausted. So yeah, I'll just have to take him off that schedule once he's rested. I actually don't mind keeping this room open until I have the Cronebug pen. That way I don't have to illuminate it. And also that the junk on the ground doesn't attract gremlins. Or puke on the ground attracting oozes or anything like that. And maybe I do it to the other side as well. I don't really need the areas enclosed just yet. Alright, so the other thing we wanted is the Nature Wand. So for that, I need a few more Wormweed pods in order to make it. So I can have Shield harvest that. The other thing we could do in the meantime here is plan out a garden slash greenhouse. So one of the things I was considering is if we have like a high wall here. So if you can envision for me for a second, if we have the common room here, so eventually when we have the capacity to make frost glass, to have the back room of the common room, and then to have this, this whole thing be the common room here, and then the salle à manger, which is the dining room here. This room, we can have sort of like a floating room here. Something, this isn't exactly how it's going to go, but something like this, where we have like a staircase that goes up to a greenhouse. And then some plants need to be planted in soil, like the bitter rice. So we can have bitter rice down here, and then the greenhouse up here. And the thing is, if there's enough height, and I think it's like 10 units or so, between the ground and the anything above, they will still get full sunlight here. So that's another thing that we can plan out, is where our greenhouse is going to go. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. And what I could do is just do like a support column here instead of walls. Actually, walls are cheaper because they're just stone. So we're not going to be able to build all of that because we have limited height, but I'll just build it as high as it can go. There is a bit of a trick with your ghost, though, which can't really be done with the other people, is to put like a 2-floor platform up, and then the ghost can just like, you know, ascend to the platform. Oh, great. Mike is breaking things. But yeah. The only thing that we need to consider is how to get to the farm. So we could either do spiral staircases. That actually might be a little bit cheaper to do than the stairs, or ladders. We could also ladder up. So I could put ladders to bring us up to the greenhouse. The ladders are very ugly. They have a huge luxury penalty, but it doesn't matter how pretty your greenhouse is. It's not one of those buildings that the beauty matters at all. And we have all the materials that we need for the nature one, so I'm going to get a shield to start crafting that. Because we're not going to get the Cronbug pen until we get a nature student all trained up. So that was one of the other advantages of having a level 1 nature student over a level 2, is the lower level nature skill they have, the sooner they would be graduating to become a faculty member. Oh, I forgot a door here. That's probably like a little important. We also have a thunderstorm incoming, but we already have our lightning rods. And I think what I have set up here is not going to be a problem. Alright, there we go. Nature wand is ready. So we just need Mike. Actually, I don't need Mike. Let's summon the gifted student now. So here comes the gifted student. And yeah, we need to rescue Mike. I know. I was waiting until Shield was finished. So I'm pretty sure we still have the wormweed pot. Yeah, we still have the wormweed pots. Let's hope we get a good student. Victoria. Ideally, they would have been shattered. Because shattereds can't get tangled up by trap vines, but oh well. So you gain extra power and mana if you pet Refining Beast 15 times. You gain Earth skill. That's not helpful for a nature. If you have high conviction. You gain power and mana if you cast on the Learning Stone. Eating Gutberry Soup gives you HP and mana. And sleeping in a dorm, common room, house commons for 42 hours gives you power and HP. they have a lot of very easy to meet medallions at least, but none of those medallions are particularly useful towards being better at tending plants. It's a lot of mana and HP, which is not great because nature is a super terrible magic class for combat. So, yeah, they're fine. We'll keep them because we need someone to cut down those rune wood trees, but they're just fine. Earth magic outside of combat is used for mostly construction. So if you mouse over the magic classes, it is construction, carving, mining, and repairing. I don't do a lot of carving, mining, and repairing, so it's mostly construction. Useful, but, you know, limitedly. It's not the worst, but I would have preferred her, I would have much preferred it to be a +1 to dark, because that would have made her so much more useful. She has a dark cap of level 3. If I could get her dark cap to level 4, she could make quilting beasts. Although, that would make Taylor obsolete, but that's fine, you know. You know, or getting her water level up so she could brew better potions, or her fire up so she could cook faster. I mean, there was a lot of other skill caps that would have been much more useful. But nope, I didn't get them, and that's fine. So this is what I was talking about with the bonus of having a ghost is like, shield here can teleport through the floors to gain access to build things in spaces that no one else can. But I do need to build that bed for Ooze. Although, to be fair, Wolfkin don't really care if they're on beds, but I would prefer the Wolfkin be on beds anyway. One of the advantages of Wolfkin is they can sleep on the ground, no problem. So Victoria just got the Stalwart Wisdom already. Nice. And then what I can do is I can set her to a gutberry soup only. So Victoria to eat nothing but gutberry soups, as that's one of her trials. I don't have honeyed gruel, and I don't have honeyed stir-fry. I think I can make honeyed gruel, though. Yeah, I can make honeyed gruel. So I'm going to do that. How many honey gruel does he need to eat? Just one? Yeah, just one. Okay. That's doable. Hey, Bored Drake, can you make one right now? And I'll just have him eat it. So I don't want to do until I have. I just want to do one. Oh, you know what? The thing... Oh, the gruel pot's broken. Much thanks to Kai, honestly. With all the frickin' pukes he puked up. And that is exactly my case in point of, like, don't keep the crappy ones. He caused so much more damage to us than he provided benefits. He, like, destroyed everything, all the meals, so much construction, required so many wormweed pods to resurrect, and then he still died in the long run. Because he was so fussy that he demanded... He basically... Yeah, he was fussy till he died. The other thing I could do here is the students, high priority repairs. Because they're pretty good at it. Locke and the two students are pretty decent repairers, so I'll have them repair. We are going to need to push the fog back. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Actually, I should probably try to get the Viscera and Wormweed to do it now. I just don't have access to the Wormweed. What benefits do you provide? None. None. But, like, I was allowing you guys to vote on it. Because you probably thought, oh yeah, it'll be useful. Well, he wasn't, obviously. All right, we just got good ventilations. So good ventilations, where is it? Is over here to give chimneys, and now we're working on the dragon walk to be able to make, and we'll go straight to the honey stir fry, which is going to be good for Taylor. Is there a way for them to move faster? There are medallions for them to move faster. And the developers have said that they're working on like teleportation type stuff, like probably constructions that you can build for teleportation to allow for faster movement as well. But that's not in the game. So at present, it just relies on certain trials being met. So I don't exactly remember the height required to not block plants from sunlight. So I'll try here. And if that ends up blocking the sunlight for these bitter rice, I can bump it up higher. In fact, I could just do it for the modest graves. Have the modest graves, because the Hallow Lily is important, but not yet. Have that be our trial there. Oh, Victoria, we don't have any gruel gutberry soup for you. That's a bit of a problem, considering I just instructed you to only eat gutberry soup, so I gotta make it again. Shield, can you whip some gutberry soup up for us? Or she'll starve, and that's kind of a problem to do to a student. Oh, right. Mike is on a weird schedule. All right. I'm taking him off that weird schedule now. He was exhausted, but then it made it worse by not allowing him to do other things. I also set all the dire rats to be hunted, which meant that the wolfkin couldn't eat them. So I just fixed that as well. All right. Are you getting full sun? No, this is shaded. Okay. The floor needs to go higher. So let's do up by 2. At some height, it will no longer be shaded. I just forget what height that is. But trial and error. We'll get it. Ooh. Okay, shield, actually, come ward this real quick. We have 15 seconds. Thank you. And in the future, ward should be a critical. No, there we go. This is 100% sun now. It's not shaded, so this is high enough. Meaning that we could build the greenhouse at this level. The other thing we could do is to do arch support, so it doesn't actually need to connect to the other side, or column support. Or, alternatively, just connect it to this wall, and then have it floored up over here. So this here, in order for it to not be... Ooh. What I'll do is I'll do a support column replacing this wall there. And that way it won't be an internal... Well, actually, it doesn't have foundations, so never mind. Never mind. I'll explain what that was about, but I don't need to do that. So I don't want this to be a room so that the plants aren't blocked from the sun. But because it doesn't have a foundation, it won't ever be a room anyway. How close are they now, magic-wise? 2 skills and 1 skill off. 2 skills and 1 skill off. And pretty far, because she just got added. So other medallions that I should work on. I can try to work on oozes. So what I should do for ooze is he needs a day where he is fully rested, tranquil, and full. So I'll try to work on that tomorrow. And then any medallions for Taylor. That one is doable for faster moving inside, and this one is doable for defeating a one skull party. I'm working on the stir fry, but we don't have the research for that. So there's 4 medallions for Taylor that is workable, and then you need honeyed gruel. Did we cook that up? Not yet, but I think Board Drake is literally making it right now. I think he literally just finished it. So where's the honey gruel? That's gutberry soup. There it is. So consumption. What are you? Ooze? Eat a honey gruel. There we go. So that medallion's done. Ta-da! So he has +1 water skill cap. And then he also needs to cast while craving recreation at a learning stone 50 times for dark skill cap. I might as well do that to give him a little bit more dark skill. Just for the hell of it, if we're going to keep him on. So that means that he needs his own schedule. So let's get rid of that food consumption that he had. So I'm going to schedule him a custom schedule. Only for us. And it's going to be exactly what students are without the whole recreation bits. So instead of recreating, just tasks. So that he can be craving recreation in order to get that medallion done. So, like that. Eat, tasks, class. That's it. I think it also would be wise, because I keep getting gremlins and stuff, if the students had really high hauling priorities, so they can help me move stuff around, because we're getting like oozes, and in fact, I'm going to make them clean up as well. As it's a bit of a pain. So we now have the Dragon Walk. The Dragon Walk allows us to cook much better foods. In order to start getting Dragon Walk stuff, we need... I'm going to pivot research, actually, because we're going to need to use every part to be able to start making meat, so that we can actually get a Dragon Walk going. But yeah, if you look here, I know it looks shaded, but it technically has 100% sun. It's just visual only. If you mouse over it, it will say required light 100%, and it's getting 100% sun. So this is like my secret garden, if you will. And then this floor here, we'll go up 5. This floor here can become a greenhouse. Maybe like that. Nice. And greenhouses require a lot less tending, plant-wise. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. I messed that up. This should be like that. Because I want the room over here towered, so there needs to be a space. I see the ooze. It's breaking everything. So there will be a little gap in the walls there on purpose, because the room over here, which will be a salle à manger, needs to be towered. The salle à manger needs private, lofted, and towered. So this will be private, lofted, and towered there. It also... Oh, another battle. It also means that I need to figure out where the good kitchen will go. The fine kitchen. So fine kitchen only needs to be lofted. That's easy. It needs to be lofted. It also needs chimneys, which adds a little bit of complexity to it, but I can do lofted and chimneys. No problem. So in terms of setting it up, you kind of want a kitchen equidistant and close to both your house commons and your salle à manger, because it's annoying to... Uh-oh, Mike is running away. It's annoying to have either your teachers or your students have to run really far to pick up meals. I need wood in order to do the next fog ritual. So I'm going to have Shield stop what he's doing to cut down some trees. And Mike's trapped himself, but I don't really want to fight a 3 skull, so I'm just going to let him get death stored and save him after the fact. And yeah, we'll need wormweed to res him as well. How much do we even have? Oh no, I have 27 of it. We don't need it. Can someone freaking kill the ooze already? Jesus Christ. Alright, Hunt is back on critical for everyone, because this is stupid. The game throws a bunch of, like, alerts when they are critical need of, like, sleep or whatever. Without hunting, this ooze is, like, breaking the whole base. And because... So I don't... Whatever, I'm just ignoring that. Alright, we have enough to repel the fog. Good. So, do a fog repelling in the morn. So, other trials. Ooze needs more... Oh, so we're working on Ooze's 0 recreation, and then we'll have him have his perfect day. Because the anticipatory learning is really important, and you can't do that when you're fully trained, so it's more urgent than perfect day. Oh my F. Just frickin' clean. Everyone. Alright, you know what? I'm so tired of this. Cleaning is the highest priority. I'm done with oozes. Today is going to be a clean and repair day. Spring cleaning right now. How did this even... Oh, Mike went on a rampage and broke it. That checks out. Yeah, the other issue that we're having is, due to the damage that the ooze was doing, it turned the dormitory into not a dormitory and the conservatory into not a conservatory, so we lost the conviction bonuses from both of those facilities as a result of the ooze basically destroying it. So now that we're getting it back, that will help out a lot. Okay, I think most of the things that got, like, broken and messed up got fixed. So, let's take a break from the class to... Actually, I'm probably going to want Mike in the repelling... Well, no, I'm not going to take chances because the fog's going to overtake us. So I'll just do the repelling fog now. The shield will go help Mike. Wow, his death's door was pretty quick. Not a lot of time there. Oh, we somehow used up the wormweed pods that I had seconds ago. I'm not sure where they were incorporated, but that's annoying. Oh, and Cathanon was sent out to harvest and then ran out of mana. The moral of the story here, if you're wondering, and at least in my opinion, oh my god, where are you going? That's not actually the task that I just literally told you to do. The moral of the story is, if I wasn't relying upon polling, I would have obviously beelined towards nicer facilities way earlier, but that's not how people voted. Because taking on the runaways, when you don't have nice bedrooms and the like, is really terrible idea. Because what ends up happening ultimately when you hire them out is that they become a liability very, very quickly. And as liabilities, they get themselves dead very fast. Yeah, so Mike died. Bye, Mike. So when I'm playing for myself, I really don't even consider bringing on tier 3s until I have nicer facilities, because it just doesn't end up worth it. It just never does. The conviction penalties, especially for Raven Cult, but just for everyone, is too penalizing for them to not constantly be a problem. That's just how the game is. So, shield makes us... Where did Mike die? Right in the hospital. Buries Mike. So hopefully the next wave of tier 3s, meaning Taylor and Uz, can avoid those situations. But, we'll see. I'm not that close to having the quality of life niceties that will help to avoid these situations. So, speaker will be, let's say, Cathodon. Is that everyone? Yep. They don't give more ghosts, as I've mentioned already on stream. Getting people dead just gives you more Hell Lilies, which is a plant. It doesn't give you ghosts. Oh, Locke passed out. He's not even attending the funeral. And everyone's, like, starving. We'll finish the funeral. Go to the wake. Oh, they're waiting for... No, Locke, get up. They're waiting for you. Moron. I don't think... Did they? You have... Yeah, okay, they did have a funeral. They're just all starving really, really badly and need to go eat and sleep. So perhaps it has a ripple effect here. I'm not sure, though. I think Ooze is eating. Yeah, okay, he's eating. Oh, I know what's happening. The hype... No, it's not the Hyperity Hall. Why are you delivering wood? Just, what do you need? Oh, you don't need anything. Whatever his needs were, they, like, disappeared. So Cathodon is near starving. And I'm not sure why he's not eating. Oh, he's eating now. Okay. Yeah, they're fine. The one thing I don't know is whether or not the greenhouse roofs ever get hit by lightning. Does it say? Blocks rain. No, it might. Okay, it looks to me like it's going to need a lightning rod. Now, a room like this that is fully enclosed has an odd benefit where it can spawn void shrooms, but the only one that can get in there is shield, and shield doesn't have mana. So this is a really good way to farm void shrooms if you want. The unfortunate bit about that, though, I will say, is that void shrooms cause alerts, and the alerts are annoying, especially given that like no one has access to that room other than shield, which means that the void shrooms will never be an issue. But yet the game will warn and scream at you that it's an issue. So it's a little annoying, but like the benefit of the void shrooms outweighs the annoyance of the alerts, in my opinion. There's also a good argument to be made that I should build a bridge here instead of a floor, so that will never be an enclosed space. Void shrooms are used for rituals and other construction. If you're ever wondering about it, if you mouse over it, it will tell you. Void caps are your recipes for gear, potions, and to build certain furnishings. And also rituals. Okay, we have a skylit room now. So, one thing that we could do is to move the planters in. I'm going to have to destroy the planters I currently have, but I will do that. Disintegrating them. And relocating them into there. Okay, Ooze just got his anticipatory learning, so he can be put back on a normal schedule. So we're working on refining beast, so I'm going to let him pet refining beast now. I don't think that's going to be an issue. So we want him to get a great day. That's actually the most important of all of his. So that means tranquil, rested, and full. So I think what I'm going to do for him is to put him on another unique schedule, just to have him recreate until he's fully recreated. Because we just deprived him of recreation, so it's going to require a lot of dancing for him to get back up to full. And second sight just got researched, which allows us to refine crow corpses into eyeballs, but we want the crow corpses into meat instead. Oh, there was a smoky crystal here I never went for. Sure. She'll go for that before it disappears. We had lightning, but I didn't notice. I mean, I think it's probably possible that it does hit the greenhouse, so I'll probably want to build a roof over that. But I don't have any more, I don't have any more plants for that. The, what are they called? Smoke sticks. So we'll probably end up having to grow smoke sticks. And there's a very strong argument to be made here of oh, that might block the stairs, or ladder, of planting and researching one of every plant so that we don't have any shortages. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The void shrooms here just paused the game because they grew, and it's like I don't care. There's not a problem. It's not my problem. Don't worry me about that. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, so thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow magic users.